Hey everyone, good morning. It's Maria from Creative Grids, and today I am at the H&H show in Chicago, and you can see we've got all kinds of merchandise here in the booth. So if you are around, come to the booth and say hello. We've got some little treats to hand out, some stickers and things like that. But today I wanted to talk to you about the 4-in-1 Hexie, which came out a little while ago by one of my good friends, Mariana Diaz, and her business is So Mariana. She's here, but she's hiding on the other side of the camera, so maybe we can get her to come around this side and say hello. And look, here she comes. Hey.
Hi. Come visit Maria. She's the best. And she knows everything.
Well, I don't know everything, and I'm always willing to learn, but Mariana's been great to work with the ruler. And she has got a ton of patterns that came out with this. So this one little tool can cut 4.5-inch hexagons. So you're going to want a 4.5-inch strip. You can do a half hexagon, which you need a 2.5-inch strip for. Can you see the lines for that right there? You can also cut diamonds, which are right here on the ruler, and triangles. They are all listed on the ruler. You want to make sure those words are reading right side up, depending on the shape that you're cutting. But let me show you a couple of projects that she did to go with this. This one is called Hexie Fun, and if you're looking for a project for class, for people to get to know how to use that ruler and figure out all the features, this would be my choice. You're doing the whole hexagon, half hexagons, let me find a diamond, the diamonds and the triangles, and that same triangle is the background triangle in between each one. She has set up her pattern so that there are no Y seams between those hexagons, so you're going to get all the fun of that hexagon shape without the hassle of having to do a Y seam, which I hear a lot of people don't enjoy doing. So from that same sample, here's another one that she did in prints. Isn't this adorable? Same pattern, different fabrics, so you can see, just change it up a little bit and you totally change the look of it. I can see this being done in earthy colors for a guy's room. You could even make it a little bit smaller and do pillows, do a tote bag, whatever you want. This one is called Candy Lane, and it's got this cute poppy cotton fabric on there, but here's your whole hexagon, here's the half hexagons, and then there's triangles in between here to fill out the space. So use whatever kind of candy fabric you want. Maybe it's themed for springtime, maybe you're doing a Halloween runner or a fall or Christmas candy or chocolates. I have a layer cake I bought years ago that is M&Ms and Snicker bars, and I don't know why I bought it, but I still have it. I think that'd be super fun in this table runner, just for a cute thing on your table. You can also just do one of them and make yourself a little mug rug with just one piece of candy. So your imagination is the only limit here. This one is probably one of my favorites that she's done so far because I love flowers, flowers in the garden, flowers on my table, etc. But it's called Hexie Bunch. And you can see there are some whole hexagons and then there's half hexagons to make up the rows as you go. Triangles to fill in the shapes. The background is all the same fabric, so the flowers appear to float on the quilt. I absolutely love this one. And not to be outdone by Hexie Bunch, she just came out with another new one. Find the right sheet here, called Pop Garden. So here is a block from that. Did I not hold it up long enough?
Not close enough.
So here is a block from Pop Garden. These two top hexagons are whole hexagons. There's a triangle there to fill out the flower. Two half hexagons, another triangle to fill out the row. So you are literally doing straight sewing throughout this entire process. And look how cute those are. She's got cute little woodland animals on this fabric. And the speckle for the background, I absolutely love it. Now this one is a little bit different. It's called Paper Hearts. So instead of cutting these with the hexagon ruler, you're going to cut a 60-degree triangle. And then you're using the ruler to cut off the tips of that triangle and replace them with 2 white triangles to get that shape for the heart. And when you pair up the colors like that, it reminds me of how we used to fold the construction paper and cut a heart out. Only this time they're 2 different colors, not the same piece of construction paper. So super, super fun. If you go to our website, creativegridsusa.com, you're going to see the ruler, of course. You look up this ruler on the website or scan the QR code that came with the instructions that you get with the ruler. Those instructions tell you everything about cutting all of these shapes. And then you're going to see all the patterns that we have companioned with them that are from Mariana mostly. I don't think anyone else has submitted a pattern yet with this. Tessa's shaking her head no, so I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. So is she. But go to the website, check it out, send us an email if you've got any questions, and have some fun with the 4-in-1 Hexie.